Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel where we create new content as often as Spirit allows and where I share my personal transformations with you. Today I'm back to do another video. I'm just out here in nature sitting on the bridge. It's not a bridge where vehicles can drive by, but it's a walking bridge. But anyway, I know you knew that. So let's go ahead and get started with today's message, okay? First thing I want to start off by saying is, oh, she's sweet but a psycho. And I think that's the way Spirit wanted me to start out this message. Because as I was walking here, I was receiving downloads, and I received 2 other songs, but this one in particular is sticking out in my head, so I'm going to start here, okay? Some of the people in your lives may have thought that you were sweet, but you were a little psycho, okay? They thought you were sweet, but a little bit psycho. But now, they're rearing you so different. They are rearing you so different. And the reason they are rearing you different is because you stepped back. You let go of something, or you let go of someone. And when you let go of that something and you let go of that someone, it caused your energy to shift dramatically. A lot of the things that you shared with these people, they did not perceive them the way you did. They did not understand your level of thinking. And now they are beginning to see the fruits of your labor. And they are like, what the fuck? They can't believe what they are seeing before their eyes. It's like you've transformed overnight. And now I'm hearing you ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all, this is just the beginning. I had to get outside today to receive this energy that our ancestors are continuing to purify us with. We are closing a portal right now as I speak, and we are stepping into a new one, October 1st. Today is a day for you to reflect upon everything that you have really gone through in life. Today is a day for you to reflect on the people that you let go of and you chose yourself over. How much of yourself that you really gave out to people, things, and places that really served you no purpose. Once you did that, everything about you began to change. See, the people around you thought you were a little bit psycho. You may have mentioned things to them such as wanting to escape the matrix, or you may have mentioned things to them as in how we continue to do the same things day in and day out and getting no results, and being in this insane energy, this intense energy, like, when does it end? But you have received your breakthrough. You have broke the code. Things you used to do, you don't do anymore. Places you used to go, you don't go anymore. You don't vibrate at that lower frequency anymore. You are not in your people-pleasing energies anymore. You are not no longer caring what people think and feel about you. You're finally in that I don't give a fuck energy. And it shows. And when you became that way, you became unstoppable. You had people in your lives and in your energy that saw you carry the weight of the world on your shoulder, being so responsible, and it was breaking you down. But you continue to struggle and strive to provide for yourself and for your loved ones, having no one to help you except for the Most High. But your kids are almost out of school, or they could be graduating this year. And hats off to you, because it's no easy job doing that all alone. But you did it along with your spiritual team and the Most High. So salute yourself. No, you don't get an Oscar for doing what it is that you're supposed to do. But you do receive an Oscar for standing alone and not giving up. See, your struggle was different from most people in the world. Your story was different from most people. People didn't understand you because you saw through the illusions that this world fed you. Hold on, give me a moment. You saw through the illusions that this world was feeding you. You tried to fit in, but you realized that you couldn't. You could no longer be fake. You learned to do what was best for you. You learned how to maneuver through life. You started to play the game that would help you lighten your load. You start to walk in the energy of being light in your energy, as you know, you just begin to ease and flow and to release things that you know that you couldn't handle. And now you are in the energy of thriving because you realize that you can do the impossible. You can receive, like, if he ran his butt through here one more time. Okay, that's a distraction. So we're going to talk about distraction somewhere. But you release all distractions. You release all distractions from your energy. And you begin to focus. There it is. You begin to focus on what it is that you wanted for your life, and not what everybody else around you wanted for their lives. You were told that they thought you were sweet but a little bit psycho, until they started seeing the fruits of your labor. You know, you may be in a whole nother part of the world, off to yourself, and people are thinking, my God, what is she doing? She couldn't survive in this little small town by herself. How does she think, or how does he think that he's going to make it in a more expensive part of town? And see, the Most High favors you, and every tongue that rose against you is condemned, because you're still here, you're still alive, and you're still making it. But you are doing, you're getting ready to do more than just make it, because now you are believing in your manifestations, because you see the fruits of your labor now. And you see these people for who you see them for whom they are now. Not that you never thought that you were better than no one. They thought it. They saw it. That's why they let you struggle the way that you did. They wanted to see you fall. They love it when you fail. These people recognized your light before you did. But that struggle and that hustle made you like, my God damn. You know how to hustle and you know how to manifest. You're a bad mama jamma. Okay? So, like, now you are at this point where it's like, it's up. It's up from here. It's up from here. You're about to be living your life like it's golden. And people are going to be pissed because they had the chance to treat you right. They had the chance to walk alongside you and help you and treat you with a little bit more respect, dignity, clarity. Not clarity, but they had clarity on how they was treating you. They knew they should have treated you better, but they chose not to. But everything that you went through, it made you stronger. It made you wiser. It made you not doubt the Most High. It made you realize that life does indeed take care of itself. Because if those people that were able to help you didn't help you, and you survived without them, you survived with no help, imagine what you're going to be able to do when you have this support system that you are manifesting. Imagine what you're going to be able to do when you have these connections, these divine connections that you're manifesting. Imagine what you're going to be able to do when you realize that you are an unstoppable force that can't be fucked with. You were supposed to been out of here. So many obstacles came our way, Chosen. And you are sitting in this boss ass energy, not giving a fuck about who, what, when, why, and how anymore. You're so carefree in your energy. It's not that you've given up on life. It's because life has just started for you. The real life, the rebirth, the one that they never thought you'd make it to. Your ancestors always knew you would make it. Your ancestors always knew that you would find your way to true wealth, to true peace, to receive your anointing. You went through all of that for your oil to flow, my friends. You took those scriptures. You called those things as not as though they were. You mixed that religion with that spirituality. You worked your way up out of there. And you may not feel like you don't see much yet, but you do see a change. You see a change on the attacks. You see stability. You're coming up. And you're going to go higher and higher and higher. Because you're chosen. A royal priesthood, baby. You belong here. You walking it like you're talking it now, okay? I love you, and I can't wait to speak with you in the next video. Bye.